A lot of people have hobbies they're genuinely good at: photography, baking, woodworking, fitness, sports training, craft music, gaming, fashion, fixing things, creating content. And at some point, the question starts to show up: could I actually make money with this? The answer is maybe, but turning a hobby into a business takes more than just passion. It takes positioning, structure, and the willingness to stop thinking like a hobbyist once it's time to sell. Today, I'm breaking down how to turn your hobby into a business without ruining the part you love. Not every hobby should become a business. That's the first honest point. Sometimes a hobby is valuable because it is not monetized. It gives you peace, joy, or creative space. Turning it into a business adds deadlines, customer expectations, money pressure, and operational tasks. So the right first question is not just, can I make money with this? It's, do I want this hobby to carry the weight of serving customers? If the answer is yes, or even maybe, then the next question is whether the hobby creates something other people want enough to pay for. Your hobby may not sell in its raw form. The marketable version is what matters. If you love baking, maybe the marketable version is custom treats for events, meal prep desserts, or digital recipe guides. If you love photography, maybe it's family shoots, product photography, event coverage, or preset packs. If you love basketball, maybe it's private training, camps, clinics, or online drills. If you love woodworking, maybe it's furniture, decor, custom shelves, or teaching classes. The point is this: a hobby becomes a business when it solves a problem, creates a result, or delivers an experience people value. One of the smartest things you can do is start small. Do not quit your job because 3 people said your candles smell amazing. Test the hobby in the market. Sell to a few customers. Offer a small batch. Run a workshop. Take on a couple paying clients. Put your work online. See if strangers, not just supportive friends, are willing to pay. Market feedback matters more than compliments. People saying you should totally sell this is nice. People actually pulling out their card is the real signal. This is where hobby businesses often struggle. Because the thing started as fun, people price it emotionally or apologetically. That leads to undercharging, resentment, and burnout. Price based on materials, time, skill, overhead, and value. If you're making handcrafted products, track the real costs. If you're offering a service, account for prep time, communication, delivery, and revisions. If you price too low, 2 bad things happen. First, you don't make enough money to justify the work. Second, customers often take you less seriously. A business gets easier when you know who it's for. Not everyone. Someone specific, who wants what you make or do. Busy parents, local athletes, gift buyers, small businesses, homeowners, brides, coaches, dog owners, collectors. The more clearly you understand the buyer, the easier it is to shape the offer, the branding, the pricing, and the marketing. Trying to sell to everybody usually results in selling to nobody. You do not need a giant brand machine on day one. You need 1 or 2 clear ways for people to buy. That might be Instagram DMs, a simple Shopify site, Etsy, Facebook Marketplace, local events and pop-ups, word of mouth, a booking link, a Google form, a landing page. Pick the channel that fits the business. Handmade products may do well on Etsy or at pop-up markets. A service business may work better through Instagram, Google Business, or referrals. Keep it simple. Make it easy for someone to understand what you offer, how much it costs, and how to buy. This is the part hobbyists often resist, but it's what turns the thing into a real business. Responding on time, delivering on time, tracking orders, handling payments cleanly, managing inventory or scheduling, keeping records, having policies. You don't need to become corporate. But if someone gives you money, professionalism matters. That includes setting boundaries. Turnaround times, revision limits, pickup windows, payment terms. Boundaries protect your time and make the business feel real. If you want the hobby business to grow, people need to see it. Document your process, finished work, behind-the-scenes moments, customer results, and testimonials. This is where social media helps. Show what you make. Show what goes into it. Show the problem it solves. Show happy customers. Show your personality enough that people remember you. Visibility builds trust, and trust makes buying easier. Some people want the hobby to become extra money on weekends. Others want it to grow into a full-time business. Those are different games. A side income hobby business can stay smaller, selective, and lifestyle friendly. A growth business may require systems, hiring, more marketing, and less hands-on making over time. There is no one right answer. Just be honest about which one you actually want. This matters. Monetizing something you love can change your relationship to it. The way to protect that is to set boundaries and keep some part of it personal. Maybe you only take a certain number of client jobs per month. Maybe you keep one creative lane just for yourself. Maybe you separate custom work from experimental work. A business version of your hobby does not have to consume the whole thing. Turning your hobby into a business can be incredibly rewarding when done the right way. But the real shift is this. Once money enters, clarity matters more than passion alone. If you can find the marketable version of what you love, test it small, price it properly, and run it like a real business, you can create something powerful without losing yourself in the process. Subscribe to Off Clock Hustle for more practical business and side hustle ideas. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.